What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel because my phone decided to throw an ad up on it. This is going to be about the Darth Vader film idea that I have. I've been talking to a lot of people about it, and this is really just to get it out there to the masses, get the idea out there. A writer, a young and up and coming person may hear this idea. So it's just about getting information out. It's also just kind of to have conversation because I love talking everything movies and music and anything in entertainment. So today, how would I do a Darth Vader film? How can I do a Darth Vader film without ruining the character, but adding to the character and not doing some of the things that you're seeing done to Luke and Han? And how can we see Darth Vader in his prime? This it all started with images for me with the Darth Vader film. What would be cool to see? What am I lacking out of the Darth Vader lore? We're lacking a lot from Darth Vader. We're lacking a lot from Luke Skywalker. We've never got to see these people in their prime. One of the things I would like to do before a straight up standard Darth Vader film comes out is I'd like to add to his lore, add to his identity. I have an idea where you have two characters that this movie will be based around. Yes, Darth Vader will be in most of the film. This film is about him. It's about the images that he provokes, the frightening, the aura, the electricity, the who he is as a person to both sides of the Force, from the dark side to the Jedi. Um, so the story is going to be a tangent from the Order 66, where Darth was going around and killing the Jedi. He was going on these missions with a group of people and killing Jedi. So I got this idea. Well, you can't really do that about Darth Vader. You don't want to have a story because there's got to be an ending. So I was like, well, it'd be cool to have one of his group of his, let's say he's got a group of bodyguards or people that help him, kind of like the Knights of Ren that we're going to see coming up in the new Star Wars. If he had his own little imperial fleet, it's going to be through the eyes of one of his bodyguards, and on the other end, it's going to be from the Jedi. It's going to be through the eyes of one of their bodyguards. Those are going to be your two main people. So you're going to have Darth Vader in with these talks where he's showing how strong of a figure he is, coming up with a mission on how to attack. And this guy's going to be following him. You're going to be seeing his footsteps. You're going to be having everything looking larger than life. I got the idea by watching the U.S. remake of Godzilla. Godzilla, in that movie, it was not that great of a movie, but it was about other characters. But Godzilla was only in like 10 minutes of the film. But when they showed Godzilla, it was from far off perspectives. It was from TV. It was from what's going on around these characters. Well, let's take that for example. Let's say I'm fighting and the camera is live action where it's kind of moving through my eyes. And all of a sudden, I'm fighting and I turn around and there's Darth Vader and I see a tank coming and they're going to take out Darth Vader and you're like, holy shit. Well, Darth Vader all of a sudden uses his force as as the tank is moving towards Vader. It's shifting over to Vader. He stops it with his force and just crushes it. And all of a sudden the character's watching it, and then he pans back into his war. And you might have moments where you're seeing Vader in the background just terrorizing people, killing them, just totally brutality. And then you got the perspective of his bodyguard, where his bodyguard is looking up to Vader, going, "Wow, that's why he's the ruler." So you're getting both feelings and effects of what Darth Vader is provoking, what he's saying and who he is to his people, and what he is saying to his enemy. I have visions of people hiding out and they're looking through crevices and seeing Darth Vader fighting. I have visions of people seeing 50-foot shadows of Darth Vader as he's walking out of his ship. I got the ending. I see the two people I'm talking about fight each other. And as the fight's going on, the Jedi gets close to him and straps a bomb onto him. But at the same time, he gets stabbed with a lightsaber. Well, the bomb blows up the bodyguard, and then he falls to the ground, and this music's panning, and you're hearing his heartbeat, and it's slowly, rhythmically getting shorter, and you're seeing the blink of his eyes, and all of a sudden you hear those footsteps. You hear that breathing. he looks over and it's Darth Vader standing over him, and that's the last thing he sees as his eyes just, it goes to dark. And it's all about presenting Darth Vader as this strong figure, as a figure that is scary, that can take on anyone. And it's a tangent off of a story of Order 66 where he won and defeated a famous Jedi. I think you save the character doing that. There's a story already there. It's almost like Rogue One, where it's a tangent from the original films. Well, this is a tangent from an actual story of Vader in his prime, where you're seeing him, and now you walk away from this film where you're like, wow, Vader is scary, he's strong, he's powerful, it's Darth Vader. And the film ends with the two characters. So nothing happens to Vader, but the story is ended because it's through the eyes of these two people on both sides of the Force. So I had to make this video again. There's probably things I left out about it. There's ideas that I have. So with that being said, what do you guys think about that? What ideas, what would you add? What do you think? Do you think it'd be a good idea? Do you think it would be interesting to have a movie from that perspective of a character like that? I even think it would be cool as a TV show where you have maybe a couple episodes dedicated to the bodyguard, a couple episodes dedicated to the Jedi bodyguard, and really just make it about them, where they're interlined into this story that has 60-70% Darth Vader in it. You're going to find out how Darth Vader is as a leader and how his presence is felt on the ground. And then you could take that, and if you do anything else with Darth Vader, you have more steam with him moving forward, and you still keep him mystical. And then when you do see Vader, when I see him in these moments where it's shown him, even the opening parts of the video, I kind of see it as, remember the original Batman where you're going through all these arches and everything in the opening scenes, and all of a sudden it pans out and it's just this huge Batman logo. Well, I see stuff like that where it's really close, the camera's really close on Darth Vader, and then all of a sudden it's panning out, and what it is, it's Darth Vader larger than life, larger, he is the biggest character. Him and Luke is the biggest character. So why not add to that lore, add to that mystery, make him, well, thank you, but make Darth scary. And I think that we're in that era where we're wanting something like that, and I kind of think that that would be a safe, cool, fun move to help Disney kind of right some wrongs with some characters and show people that they do care about some of these older characters. So like I said, guys, just like, subscribe, share it out. This channel is all going to be about conversations. I've been doing more live streams. I just loaded a video of who I felt should be the next Freddy Krueger. Oh yeah, I love Star Trek too. Captain Kirk's awesome. But I just last time that happened, it ended my video. Well, I don't know if you can put Star Trek in Star Wars. There's a lot of people that would get very, very upset at that. So, what do you guys think about that idea of the Vader film? Also, check out my video on who I think should be Freddy Krueger. Tell me what you think about that. I just want to have these discussion pieces. So videos like this are really easy. I don't have to edit them. I don't have to do what I was doing for the horror pack. So I get to go up there on here and just kind of throw anything out. So let me know what you think. Share it out. What do you think? What films would you like to see next? And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with a video.